feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away.
You guys haven't seen, man, 50 Cent and Rick Ross are still at it. Man, if you guys don't know the nature or how long this beef has been going on, I'm going to give you a real quick synopsis of how it happened, right? So basically back in 2007, 2008, right? Rick Ross essentially got into it with 50, right? 50 was clowning Rick Ross for being a correctionals officer, this and third. They kind of got into a back and forth musically. Also, you got to realize, and this is the interesting part about it, is that when it comes to Rick Ross and 50, it's so crazy that 50's so consistent when beefing. Like, you might be like, oh, 50's a trouble starter, but no, you could kind of trace all his beefs back to the same people who he's never liked. For example, this Rick Ross shit, and somebody tell me if I'm wrong in my hip-hop historian shit. 50 doesn't like Rick Ross, right? He doesn't like Rick Ross. Rick Ross was associated with the Fat Joes and, of course, the DJ Khaled's of the world, who he had a problem with when ultimately he was, number one, everything even still stems from Ja Rule. Ja Rule, Fat Joe, we all know Fat Joe did, a song with Ja Rule, and 50 felt like he had to throw shots at Fat Joe, but also like Jada and them niggas too. It's really consistent. When you lead all the way up to that realm, you get Ross and 50. Ultimately, there was a situation at the BET Hip Hop Awards where a chain got took. I think it was Gunplay. Gunplay, who all people should know, is a member of, or is in MMG. And obviously later on, which you see beef by association, and not necessarily this is why the beef started, but Ross's artist Meek don't get along with 50 either. It's been a really consistent trail of, if we eliminate like just Ja Rule, like realistically, if we eliminate just Ja Rule, right? If we eliminate just Ja Rule, 50 doesn't beef with none of these guys, right? Now, somebody says, well, Ross put Ja on Mafia music. No, I get it, but just imagine that. If 50, like the one thing about 50, he's a true definition of, when I'm beefing it with a nigga, if you're in the car with him and you get shot, fuck you. If you catch some strays, fuck you. If you get on track with that nigga and I diss you, fuck you. And he's never been on some, oh no, I ain't got no problem with him, I just had to say that. He's willing to carry out these feuds to the end. So think about this. There's so many beefs. Okay, Ja Rule, that's how we got the Jada shit. That's how we got the Fat Joe shit. Okay? By the way, I would even argue that's how we got the Cam shit. Okay? That's how we got the Cam shit. Now you might be like, nah, Cam has nothing to do with Ja Rule. I'll give you the explanation of how that happened. 50 used to show up on New York City radio and read out what's called the Nielsen SoundScan back then. Now it's owned by Limited. And he used to be clowning the fact that Ja Rule and Murder Inc. couldn't sell records. That's what he used to do. He used to then clown the people associated with Ja, whatever, by saying these guys are flopping. He then used to say, oh, Koch, which was an independent record label back then, yo, this is the graveyard that rappers' careers go to die. Remember, 50 was on Interscope. Cam, who had many of his Dipset projects at Koch, didn't like that 50 was just throwing shots kind of in a general direction, and he called up and he's like, yo, Fifth, what's popping, my nigga? Like this and third. When that happened, Cam started talking crazy to 50, and 50 didn't back down. 50 said, you gonna turn this into a problem, Cam. It turned to a problem. Now, what am I explaining? All of 50's problems seem to stem from the one original problem he had when he came into music. He came into music not like in Ja Rule and Murder Inc. He felt like they were trying to keep him out of this industry. And he feel that maybe on some street shit they've been involved in, they were, close to people who had threats either made on his life or, some family members of his. Always remain consistent. Always. You get what I'm saying? Somebody said, am I doing a meet and greet for the birthday show? Absolutely. I think those meet and greet tickets went, though. If you guys want me to open up more meet and greets, we could possibly do it. But the meet and greets went like that. So, By the way, I try to make the tickets as cheap as possible. I promise you. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So eliminate Ja Rule. I don't think 50 beefs with as many people, right? So when we get to the beef with Ross, Ross was standing alongside the Fat Joes, and it was like almost an ilk of rappers who 50 wasn't fucking with. Now, it's kind of interesting because I think who was kind of also with those rappers were kind of like Wayne. But somehow 50 and Wayne never really got into it. But Ross, who at that time was getting attacked, and people had said he was a CO, 50 saw as an opportunity to say, let me kill this nigga by doubling down on the fact that he's a CO and put that out there and also disrespect him. I'm going to be honest with you. I've always said this. My nigga Rick Ross, and by the way, I fuck with 50. My nigga 50 as well. But I'm saying, when I say my nigga, I don't think you're picking sides. My nigga Rick Ross, he played like Kobe after Kobe caught that essay case, bro. That nigga dropped 81 damn near 3 times. When they said he was a correctional officer, it's not now where people could be known as a snitch and still win. That was the time where if you're known as a snitch, it's over. Or you're known as a cop, it's over. Ross gave 50 and them belt musically, and I fuck with 50, but he gave him belt. Mafia Music 1, Mafia Music 2, Valley of Death. He went crazy. Musically at that time, this is why, to me, Rick Ross is in my top 30 rappers. Really, I would say top 25 rappers of all time. That nigga rapped himself out of the biggest hole, one of the biggest holes in hip-hop history. I believe that. 50 did some antics during that time. 50 went and got his baby mother, or one of his baby mothers, somebody named Lastonia Leviston, put out a sex tape of her that existed where she was getting fucked on an ashy leather couch by a nigga in Tim's and some Carhartt jeans. She was crazy. Okay? When that happened, the baby mother sued 50 Cent, eventually later winning $7 million. 50 files for bankruptcy because he didn't want to pay the $7 million. Plus, he had other debts, including debts from him owning Tyson's house in Connecticut. Okay? What happens next? During the beef, 50 links up with another one of Rick Ross's baby moms. By the way, y'all talk about Drake and people baby moms. 50 been doing this for a long time. 50 links up with another baby mom's called Tia Kemp. We all know Tia Kemp now. She's the one with the donkey overbite. Y'all know her? She be like, she tells like she's all teeth. He linked up with her. She brought her kids around. She was broke as a goddamn joke. Okay? Allegedly, she was slanging that in, you know? She brought Rick Ross's kids around 50. 50 rubbing his hand up in Rick Ross's kid's head. You have you have also Floyd there. And basically, he took another one of Rick Ross's baby moms, or not another one, but he took just another baby mom's shopping. After that, Ross hates Tia Kemp. He still hates her to this day, even though he probably gets his dick sucked by her a little bit just to give her, you know what I mean, $2,500, whatever it is. 50 starts doing some antics with, and by the way, that's when Officer Ricky starts. That's when Pimpin' Curly starts. Also when Wingstops start popping off, which, by the way, so you get Meek, Wale, Omarion later on. You get Stally. MMG's popping off because Ross survived the lyrical onslaught. He's now popping. MMG's popping. Whatever. Ross starts becoming more of a boss. Ross gets into business, gets into Wingstop, this and third. 50's still trolling him. Okay? Now, I'm giving you the background of this beef because this beef has never ended. We've seen the beef kind of arise not too long ago because we've seen literally 50 Cent and we've seen motherfucking him getting mad at, again, remember, we're bringing everything back to Ja Rule. Remember, without Ja, we don't see this beef. We don't see this beef, in my opinion. Then without this beef, which is now another major hub, we don't see 50 beefing with Big Meech. Why is he beefing with Big Meech? Because Big Meech takes a picture with Ross, and 50 saying, oh, this is so disrespectful and not, just unloyal. Like, The guy who's been in jail for like 19 years, his sons was out here broke. I gave him a show. I put money in his pocket. I put a chain on his neck. I'm acting like his pops when his real pops is locked up. And his real pops get out of jail and takes a picture with the nigga I hate the most. Or one of the niggas I hate the most. You get what I'm saying? There's a few niggas that, if we have to line it up who 50 hates the most, we got Preem, right? Up here. Then we, of course, got Ja Rule, Whole Murder Inc. And a little bit down, we're going to get Rick Ross. Rick Ross is a major player in what 50 don't fuck with. So now, which, by the way, I've always wondered, 50 is patching up with Fat Joe. Last I remember the 3 fat niggas who were all cool. Think about Make It Rain. I make it rain on these hoes. Fat Joe, Khaled, and Ross, I thought they were all cool. I don't know how Fat Joe plays this situation now, being the fact that you used to be beefing with 50, right? Just like Khaled and Ross. It don't seem like Khaled and Ross are cool with 50 still. By the way, if you also don't know, there was rumor that 50 paid French Montana to record Khaled's mother, who at that time was working in the mall, who fell asleep on the job. Like, there's a lot of shit, man. This is why, like, it's hard for these niggas to squash this shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? So, okay, the whole Big Meech thing happens because of Ross. Yo, I'm taking care of your son, Big Meech, and I'm taking care of Lil Meech, and then you come out and you take a picture with Ross, and you're acting like y'all throwing a concert together. That's disloyal. Fuck the show. They've been going back and forth, and all of a sudden, 50 post up this, if I could see it. He frequently posts and delete, so it's probably not there anymore. Is it? Probably not there anymore. Is it there anymore? No, he always deletes it. So he posts up 50 Cent, Bow Wow, Rick Ross. So he basically posts up Rick Ross being booked on a Bow Wow tour, okay? Now, it's a Millennium Tour. This tour has been going on for years. You know, there was a time where, like, these artists that were really popping in the early millennium, like, they still go on tours again. They sell out really arenas. Rick Ross was seen as a special guest on one of the shows, and 50 ruthlessly clowned Rick Ross for being a special guest on the 2025 Millennium Tour with Trey Songz, Omarion, and Bow Wow, okay? Now, he posted this on Tuesday. He said, so this is a Millennium Tour, Trey Songz, Omarion, and Bow Wow. They're going to have Plies on there, Boosie on there, Yin Yang Twins on there, Ray J's on there, Sammy's on there, Bobby V, Pleasure P, and Nivea. And then they said special guest Rick Ross. Now, 50 was like, let me zoom in a little bit. He says, niggas get quiet when they got to open for Bow Wow. Boss. He not a surprise guest. He can't sell a ticket, LOL. Then he says, them all Drake records that Sissy rockin' to. Yo, bring Floyd and Screech out. Fucking suckers. Okay? Not gonna lie. 50 is keeping it consistent. Now, if you also don't realize, again, I'm bringing the 50 beef arc full center, people. Like, this is full center, right? Like, 360. Him and Floyd fell out, but it was over some money shit. Floyd went to jail. 50 thought he had a conversation or agreement with Floyd that they were going to do G-Unit boxing, or I forgot what it was, G-Unit boxing, Floyd. It wasn't really G-Unit boxing, but it was going to be a joint venture where they're going to do on boxing. Floyd was like, nigga, why the fuck would I partner with you? You're not a boxing guy. I'm the undefeated champ. Why do I need you? 50 was like, well, you went to jail. I'm going to run it from here, and I'm kind of involved in boxing. He had a couple of, like, some guys who was kind of popping. I forgot their names off the top of my head. But Floyd was just like, nah, nigga, you in it by yourself. When people realized Floyd wasn't aligned with 50 with the boxing shit, that shit fell apart because people have respect for Floyd when it comes to boxing. They didn't think that just 50 being a popping rapper could just keep pushing everything, right? And by the way, we later see, TBT boxing or Team Money Team, whatever you want to call it. We see they have their thing. We see Golden Glove or whatever, or Golden Boy with the Oscar De La Hoya. That matters. So 50 falls out with Floyd. 50 then clowns Floyd because he can't read. 50 then clowns Floyd because and this is how it comes to other shit. Trey Songz was fucking some boxer's girl or something like that. And apparently the boxer killed himself and the girl while they called Floyd. No, it wasn't Trey Songz. My bad. Well, no, I think Trey Songz was too. They called Floyd and they said, yo, you fucking my bitch. Like some boxer called Floyd like, yo, you fucking my bitch. And he killed the girl and killed himself. It was like a crazy story. Anyway, again, I'm running through this real quick to get you up to speed and just telling you why so much beef is going on. Then we see Floyd, who, again, is always seen like recently, 50's been acting like, yo, he don't got that much smoke with Floyd no more, right? But Floyd was then seen with Big Meech and Rick Ross. So now you gotta imagine he's like, all right, fuck that. I'm still beefing with Floyd. Because after what there was a while where 50 was trying to tone down the beef with him and Floyd, but then remember he's now beefing with Little Meech and Big Meech, and then we see Little Meech with Floyd and Rick Ross. Floyd is now with Rick Ross, right? Like, yo, this is crazy now. You get what I'm saying? You see Floyd and Little Meech. So 50's like, all right, and he's always kept this one principle: the friend of my enemy is also my enemy, right? So if Floyd's gonna be the friend of Lil Meech, who is his daddy's son, which is Big Meech, and that's his enemy at this point, Floyd's an enemy too. So anyway, that's why 50 did the clowning. 50 was clowning the Millennium Tour shit, right? Now we're up to this, and I'm sorry I have to give you the long lead up, but sometimes people might not know. They might like, what the fuck? How does this jump out of the blue? So we get now the response from Rick Ross to Floyd. Or not Floyd, I mean Rick Ross to 50.
I didn't know that they say I was the only person that fucked 50 Cent up. I ain't know that. I'm going to be honest. Tony Yayo told 50 Cent himself. Y'all could Google it. Tony Yayo said, I wouldn't do that if I was, because Tony Yayo know them niggas ain't got no money. Come on, man. Look at Tony Yayo and Auntie Murder nigga. Them niggas need facials. Oh, niggas whose skin ain't even right, boy. But look, 50. Boy, I see you struggling making that G-Unit film studio out there in Louisiana where that cheapest land at. You thought you was going to be able to do it. You thought you was going to be able to get them loans, and it ain't. What's wrong? What's taking so long? I know you want to make your mama one of them walking stars thing put down there. Fuck how your mama live. Nigga, make her own walking star. Let me get one of them Bel Air bottles to hold up on these niggas. Man, you heard what I just said? Them niggas skin bad, man. You see that nigga Auntie Murder? Nigga ain't ever killed nothing. But that nigga need a facial so bad. When I be seeing, I didn't know that they say I.
Okay, and then 50 said, so nobody knows this fool's open for Bow Wow? $30K a night trying to sell wings and a car show tickets. Okay, then I ain't noticed either, right? And then he said, oh, it's interesting. Wait. Oh, look at Drake liking this. Drake is so messy. I forgot Drake don't like Rick Ross either. He says, TMZ picked it up. See, you really don't want to play with me. I mean, really. Now, when you warming that cord up for Bow Wow, or you warming up the stage for Bow Wow, everybody gonna notice you keep playing Drake records. And Drake likes it. Oh, my God. Drake, you're so fucking messy, gang. And then he comes back
50,
again.
who own your masters? Who own your masters? I buy your masters. You better shut up. I will buy your masters. Nigga, Auntie Murder, nigga ain't ever killed nothing. But that nigga need a facial so bad. When I be seeing them blackheads on them niggas' skin, damn, them niggas doing bad. And 50, stop. You left your last hole because of something they said had to do with me. Don't leave Tony Yayo that. Come on, don't leave Louisiana. Don't quit like that because you showed niggas the picture of how you wanted it to look. We call it renderings. You had the renderings, then you try to go get them loans, and ain't nobody loan you that money. You ain't even built the G in the studio yet. That might be why when I stood next to Meech, your knees buckled. Your knees buckled. Put your back against the wall. Po nigga. You're po hustler. 50, who own your masters?
Wow. Now, he just gave us a little bit of, I don't know if this is true. 50's ex-girl, we don't know what happened, but 50 ex-girl's name is Cuban Link. 50 Cent, he broke up with her, or they broke up somehow. I don't know if, is 50, is Ross like basically alleging that he has something to do with this? Nah. Hell, ain't no way Rick Ross smashed 50's girl. Like, no way. No fucking way.
Who on your masters? I buy your masters. You better shut up. I will buy your masters. Nigga, auntie murder, nigga ain't ever killed nothing. But that nigga need a facial so bad. When I be seeing them blackheads on them niggas' skin, damn, them niggas doing bad. And 50, stop. You left your last hole because of something they said had to do with me. Don't leave Tony Yayo that. Come on, don't leave Louisiana. Don't quit like that because you showed niggas the picture of how you wanted it to look.
Holy. So, I don't know. But, you know, this beef is, you know what's so crazy? Like, these guys have never really ran into each other. Like, do you know how much dedication, like, especially if you work security for, like, 50 and also Rick Ross, you got to be really dedicated to make sure, 50 going to be there? All right, cool. We either got to make sure we get in early or leave later, and by the way, vice versa. 50 got to make sure, okay, are we not going through the same entrances? We not going to be near each other. We ain't going to be like one section away from, like, they got to make sure they're not near each other at all. Damn. 50 says, this shit fire. Why this nigga got to be a rat, man? Catch BMF final season. What the fuck?
Meech, stay with me. Come on. You can't go like this. Come on.
Yo, 50 is like, this is crazy.
Hurry up!
We had cheated death before. But this time, shit was different.
Yo, is this the Big Meech, like, story?
You know, your mother and I have been trying to get answers from you about Meech for months.
I told you, he's in Mexico on business.
Oh, that's why he said final season. I guess they shot this already. He said final season. Yo, 50 a trip, bro.
Dimitri will be a legend.
What the fuck happened in Mexico?
Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. It's a Vivica A. Fox rumor BBL might have 50 spinning the block. He said, who said I was spinning the block? Ain't gonna lie, the booty was good though, I think. Yo, 50 is so ruthless. So Vivica A. Fox, she just got a BBL at 50 years old, supposedly, okay? Here we go. Let me see. Wait, I don't know. Wait, where is it? Did she really get a BBL or no? 50 clowns are alleged BBL. Let's see, what did he say? Wait, Vivica A. Fox got a BBL? Is it this? She turned her heads on social media.
Today I am young.
Oh shit.
For us to have some fun together, take pictures. I'm not one of those celebrities that standoffish, that doesn't buy you an
Yeah, that ain't no fucking BBL. That's like a diaper, bro. Like, with all due respect, and I love Vivica A. Fox. I ain't got no problem with her. Bro, she 50. Like, that ain't no fucking BBL. That's a fucking diaper, my nigga. It's like Depends. Hey, come on, bro. What are y'all talking about? It's not no BBL. It's a diaper. Bro, everybody got like an auntie that look like that. You just don't look at it because, nigga, you're not into incest. Like, yo, bro. Yo, wear looser clothes, man. Like, what the fuck? That's her menopause panty. Yeah, that's her menopause panties. Like, come on. That's the pen shit. Stop playing. Ain't no fucking BBL. Y'all think that's a BBL? Chat, there ain't no goddamn BBL. That's a BBL? She's 60? Oh, hell no. Ain't no way she's 60. How old is Vivica A. Fox? Holy shit, she's 60. Yeah, that depends, bro. At a certain point, you can't hold your bladder no more. That depends. With all due respect.
have some fun together.
Bro, is that a BBL, bro? That's crazy. No, I don't think it's BBL. So now auntie. So what's going on? Did she get a BBL done? Now, auntie, you ain't need a BBL. Somebody said, when did she get a BBL? So could we congratulate her for doing all this? Man, stop it. I can't wait for this BBL era to be over. I love auntie, though. She does so much for breast cancer survivors. Nah, I don't think that's a BBL, bro. There's no way that's a BBL. So 51st commented, let me see. Now 50 said, wait, let me see. Oh, yeah, I can't see. 50 said, wait, let me see. Holy. Nah, she got that body of that freaky auntie that like fucking younger niggas. She's 60, but she want a boyfriend that's 35. She got that body. She got that Stella got a groove back body. She got that body of that auntie that is older but always date a young nigga. That's a fact. She got that body. Little ass still poking out, a little protruding. I don't care if it's Depends back there or whatever. She got that body of, you know, that one auntie, every time you're like, yo, auntie, you know it's kind of embarrassing. You keep coming to the family reunion with a nigga that's my age. I got to call you auntie, and then this nigga right alongside you just looking at me like you want to arm wrestle. Like, everybody know that. Y'all think it's ass shots? Ain't no damn ass shots. She just got that. I'm telling you, one of my aunties do the same. Yo, one of my aunties been dating young niggas for at least 20 years, and we all looking at her like, yo, bruh, you know this nigga the same age as your daughter, right? What you doing, gang? Somebody said she's 60, but that BBL is 12. What? Somebody said she was fired back in the days. Nah, Vivica, you know what? 50 fucked up the thought of Vivica A. Fox in my mind. Because she seems so thirsty for 50. I always wondered, like, yo, maybe her shit is whack. Because, like, the way 50 talked about her afterwards, like, my nigga, the way a nigga talk about a chick with that fire, nigga, is always like, oh, man, it's good thoughts. 50 always talked about her like she was a fucking deranged stalker, my nigga. He never talked about her like she had that fire. Feel me? That's a BBL? Ain't no goddamn BBL. Chihuahua Daddy 97. What you talking about? You love our teddy bear act. Nigga, ain't no fucking teddy bear. I'm a grown man. Nigga, I got muscles now, nigga. Nigga, I've been doing home improvement shit, lifting shit. Nigga, I had to lift up a toilet because I'm bringing it up to my master bedroom. I'm getting a heated seat up there, chat. Like, I got a new ass toilet. Chat, I'm installing toilets and everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing it all at my crib, nigga. Feel me? Niggas coming to my mansion, they be like, yo, it's $1,000 to change a toilet. And I'm like, toilet included? They're like, no. You buy the toilet, it's $1,000 to do it. What? I'm gonna do it myself, nigga. I watch 2 YouTube videos, nigga. So I'm over here like lifting a big ass toilet, nigga. I got muscles now, nigga. That's what I'm trying to say. Ain't no Zempic, nigga. I know Ice Spice got thick again, but nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, it's all good. In Miami, I'm going shirtless stream in Miami, man. Shirtless stream in Miami. I'm gonna be on a yacht, nigga. Y'all would see me in the pool. Y'all would be like, damn, Act got a, it ain't a 6-pack. It's like 1.5 type shit. Anyway, 50 fucked it up, chat. Cause yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, she was kind of bad. She did say she looking for love though. She got the body of, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, chat, can I tell you a little story about Akademiks? Yo, chat, real talk. You gotta realize, this is why, I ain't gonna lie to you, and all y'all little female pick, y'all won't clip this. Another reason I look down at all you bitches, especially on the shade room, because my mama wasn't like y'all. Like, my mama never, I see a bunch of y'all single moms constantly looking for dick. My mama, I've never seen my mama chase a nigga. My mom always prioritized her kids. Even after she divorced my father. She prioritized the kids. I ain't never see her chase a nigga. It was always about my kids, because she had kids for a reason. Like, you know what I mean? She dedicated her life to us, and that's why I'm very fortunate to give everything back to my mom. Anyway, my mom don't do mad shit. She don't drink, she don't smoke, she don't do nothing. My mom hella square. My mom's a teacher. And my mom be on prayer line every night these days, you know what I mean? Like, after 6 o'clock, my mom is praying with like 3,000 people. I don't know what's going on there. My mom would be like, I said a prayer for you today. I'm like, you ain't telling my business to these random people in your prayer line, right? It's like, no, I just said a prayer. I'll be leading them in prayer. I'm like, okay, mom, you got it. Anyway, so now we at the wedding. My brother getting married. Everything is going good. Everything is cool. My mom don't drink, which is good. So they, you know, there ain't no loosey-goosey. These days, women are alcoholics and whores. So I'm glad my mama was never that, because I don't know how I don't got no sisters either. So for y'all to like get the scope of how I think about women, I watch my mama one way, and I'm watching mad whores these days. That's why I just fuck y'all and keep it moving. Keep it 100. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see my mama, she got married, it didn't work out. She focused the rest of her life on her kids. I see these bitches, they got 5 baby daddies, 5 kids, and they still fucking everybody and just slanging that pussy till my day outside. Yeah, I don't respect y'all. My mama told me how to go. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm not trying to like shame nobody. It's just what it is. So yeah. So now my mom is like, they doing a little line dancing at the wedding and shit like that. They doing little line dances. All right, cool. Everybody having a good time. I started noticing a couple of whores. Or not whores, but like these little promiscuous bitches start to get into the mix. Anyway, it's like the ladies part of like the wedding, they're dancing. All of a sudden, I can't remember what song happened, but all of a sudden the wedding turned freaky. It's like the girls now on the dance floor is trying to, on their toes, trying to pop it and pop their booty out. Now my mama's over there. My mama's a woman of God. But my mama looking at her niece and these other scallywags, and I'm like, I know my mom ain't, nigga, I went over there, I said, let's cut this out now. I said, you whores continue. Mother, let's go over here and have some hors d'oeuvres. That's what we need to do. Okay? Mama, you did a great job raising us. This type of behavior is for these other whores. Yeah, I had to get my mom up dance. I'm saying, Mom, you don't even got no knees. Get over here. What are we doing? No, You do line dances. Tastes like candy. I can hear the way you. Yeah, that's cool. My mom do that. I don't know what the DJ played. I'm like, what? Like it's always one freaky bitch trying to fuck somebody at a wedding. Bitch started to do all of this shit. I'm like, so I see my mom I'm like, wait, hold on now. She ain't really doing it, but it's like she's trying to like follow the leader. Now my mom don't need to follow no leader. I'm good. Let me get my mother out of there. You whores continue. I'm sorry. Somebody say I'm hate. Nah, my mom is a child of God. My mom, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, it going into the future, I don't know how y'all deal with a whole mama. I couldn't do it. But my mom is her age. If my mama was on here, I'd probably say, Mom, take my bank account. Please don't embarrass me no more. Please don't go on no TV talking about you want penis. Please don't do this to me. Please. And no, my mom was not finna twerk. My mom don't even know what twerking is. But my mom don't need to. When my mother is a mother of class. She don't do no dancing that you got to bend over. Okay? And yeah, we are Jamaican, but it ain't that. So I had to get her up on out of there. Come on. Hold on. Listen, nigga, I started dancing with her. You know the cute dance you do with your mom. All right, yeah, like little 1-2 step type shit. Yeah, let's do that. Little classy shit, son, mother. Yeah, we ain't doing other shit. Anyway, let's get back to Vivica A. Fox. And she's out here, she's 60, still looking for dick? This is crazy. Hey, let me go back to the 50 and Rick Ross shit. Hey, yo, listen. You know what's crazy about 50 still beefing with, Rick Ross and shit like that? Bro, 50's like, yo, how old is 50? How old is 50 Cent? 50's 49. Bro, you realize that if 50 and Rick Ross ever really saw each other and fought, bro, they would both need icy hot and shit like that, bro. Like, trust me, my nigga. Like, let me tell you this, nigga. I'm in my mid-30s now, nigga, and I'm telling you the goddamn truth, bro. Like, yo, bro, it is not like, nigga, trust. Like, bro, after, nigga, you play some one-on-ones, you gotta chill back. Like, I don't know how Braun do it. Braun don't step. I ain't gonna. I'm just saying, Braun on some shit. Nigga, you do anything, nigga, you start feeling all type of creaks and shit. I'm telling you, start to feel it after a while. If Rick Ross runs into 50 Cent and you saw them fight, it would be the most pathetic fight in history. You're going to be like, ain't no way y'all beef for 20 years to fight like this. I'm telling you. And they would both get sent to the hospital. This is what I be looking at. I'm like, yo, they are dedicated to this beef, but I'm like, imagine if they saw each other. Like, what the fuck would happen? Bro, they're 50-year-olds beefing. Yo. But this is like one of the last like kind of respectable beef, because you can't imagine like nowadays beef between young kids and young people, it's not even lasting 5 months. Somebody's dying. Like, nobody's gonna be beefing for like years. Somebody's dying. Like the Noah Scurries of this world, the fucking Lil Jeff from Chicago. Somebody's dying. This shit is like these niggas about to be able to collect unemployment pretty soon and they're still beefing. This is crazy. This is crazy. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. Oh, I'm looking on. People are saying the features leaked. Okay, it's the ones that I kind of said. I thought it was like an official joint. Let me see. Does anybody have it right? I'll know if it's right if it's Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. No. The leaked Cardi feature isn't right yet. It's not right. Just wait for Cardi to put it out. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on from this. Yo, speaking